to ramp up on HANA. I have 30 hours of video content, but I do not know how to search the specific content there.
Have you heard about the new app Voogle? Using this app, you can search your specific topics in the complete audio content.
No, can you show me?
Yeah.
I have all these recordings. How do I search for schema and procedures in these?
Okay, so let me walk you through our app Voogle. Voogle, as the name suggests, is the Google of voice content. So we'll create a new project for you since you don't want to be searching content outside your videos. Since your content is related to HANA, we'll name the project as HANA, and all your content is offline. So we'll select the offline radio button, browse the video files. We'll select the video files. Now, as we press the transcribe button, all the video files will be converted into the text file using our Java application which will run in background. This Java application is using Carnegie Mellon University's open source project Sphinx. Sphinx is widely regarded open source project for voice to text conversion. So using this project, all the transcripts will be created and then these transcripts will be loaded to the HANA server. And since the text is available on the HANA server, you can run the semantic analysis on it, you can run all sorts of analysis on it and leverage the capabilities of SAP HANA. So let us press the transcribe button and transcribe the text and load it onto SAP HANA server. On the press of transcribe button, all the transcripts have been created. In addition to being loaded onto the HANA server, the transcripts are also available on the local folder from where the files were browsed. So we can see week 2 unit 1, and this file is almost 70% accurate, which is very good for voice to text technologies. So let us go back to our app and see how we are leveraging this. So since you wanted to search for schema, so let us make a search on schema. If you go through the result content, you will see that result content contains the video files where your content is found and the exact timestamp where that particular word was listed. So you won't have to listen to the entire video to go to that particular content. You have the timestamp. On clicking of this link, it will directly navigate to that. In addition, you also have the text. This text is the text which was discussed around that particular point when the word was discussed. So you can see from here only which content seems relevant to you. Suppose you wanted to see the definition of schema, what schema really is. So this text seems relevant since it looks like it is defining schema. The schema is really a significant straightforward artifact. So we can navigate to this.
Now the schema is really a very straightforward artifact. It's just a name that gives a grouping to other database artifacts.
As you saw, it directly seeked the video to that particular point where you wanted and saved you a lot of time. As you also wanted to search about procedures, so let us do that also. So suppose you want to know the syntax of creating procedures. So this particular context seems relevant to you since it talks about the syntax of the procedure. We'll click on this.
Now the syntax for creating a stored procedure that uses SQL script is pretty...
It directly navigated you to the point where Thomas is talking about creating procedures. So you can see how much useful it is for you and you can save a lot of time using this. Now you had all the video content available with you. Suppose a new person comes into the project. He will not have to upload the content again as everything is available on server. He can directly start using the app. Also, he can download the transcripts if he likes using the download file button. The transcript will be downloaded and he can open it on his local system. So this is available to him.
Wow, this is such a great app. We never had such a tool before. But does this mean that it is limited only to the content within SAP?
No, it's not. Imagine how useful will this be for a police investigation where they have a large number of phone taps available to them. They can pinpoint to the relevant content without listening to all the phone tap conversations. And this can be used for other applications where you need voice search, like in medical transcriptions. The technologies that we have used for building this app are CMU Sphinx for voice to text conversion, SAP HANA text analysis for searching through the text in the audio, and SAP UI5 for building the user interface for this app.